So today we're going to be showcasing the 9th anniversary login physical Gogeta. I have access to a private server to test him out early for you guys. And so let's have a look at him. Now, I was unable to do a live commentary because I scuffed up the recording, but I still wanted to actually voice over this because it was actually a pretty good explanation on this character. And I thought, let's try something a little bit different. Here are his stats at 100%. So he has 10,239 HP, 10,999 attack, and 7.7k defense. He's a login character, so he's only an SSR and no TUR or EZA. However, in the data files, there has been some EZA sticker effects for him. So potentially he will EZA, which means he's also going to awaken, which would be very interesting as he would be the very first login character to have an EZA. So I'm very curious to see what they do. So for the leader skill, we do have attack and defense increased by 19% for every key sphere obtained. For the super attack, we do have an attack and defense increase for 1 turn with a chance of dodging by 9%. I don't know what other character has an increase in dodge chance on super, but that is very, very cool and unique. Let me know if you know any characters that can do that. On the top of my head, I do not. For the passive skill, attack and defense 99% up. When there is an ally in the superhero or movie hero category participating in the attack besides yourself, attack and defense will further increase by 9% for each key sphere obtained, making him essentially a restricted nuker. And then he increases his crit chance by 99% when acquiring 9 or more key spheres. Almost a guaranteed critical hit when you grab 9 orbs. It does make his nuking more reliable. However, he's not really that strong. I think he is going to be weaker than the 8th anniversary Spirit Bomb Goku. But it would be very funny if you guys could send me a clip where he actually doesn't crit with 9 or more key spheres obtained. That would be nasty. The opposite of Devilman, essentially. So let's jump into the gameplay. I am running a private server, so I do have access to the cards necessary. I am running him under double Beast Gohan for the 200% leader. For the superheroes, and because I am running Gotenks, who is one of his better linking partners, supports him, has good links, so that is the reason why. First rotation, we do have him without Gotenks, 80,000 defense, and we did grab 9 orbs. Luckily, we did set that up with Gotenks. And unfortunately, you actually can't see how much the orbs are affecting him until you're attacking, which is unfortunate. So we don't really know what he's... I can't really calculate right now what his defense stat is, but it won't grow that much with 8 orbs. And he does do a 1.9 million damage critical. So in his next appearing rotation, he does have 97,000 defense with Gotenks. And I was able to only grab 8 orbs with him, so we are going to be missing out on the 99% chance to crit, which is really not a big deal. We kind of know what he's going to do anyway. Begs the question, I wonder what they're going to do with his EZA. Are they... Like, all I can think of is just keeping the 9 themes, so you go from 99% attack and defense to 199%, then attack and defense 9%. Per key sphere obtained, maybe 19% per key sphere obtained. Imagine, because there's an EZA, it means there's a third step. Imagine they go to 299 and 29% per orb obtained. He might actually look really good. And I don't know if they will change the super attack effect. Seems pretty good so far. In this rotation, we do have a AGL Gohan, who is a supporter for super types, so he will get a little bit extra stats. Unfortunately, we don't check it, but I did only grab 7 orbs with him, so it is very hard to normally get 9 key spheres in Dokkan Battle. So I think he's more just like, if you really don't have a nuker, or even a nuking leader, you could use him for like those nuking events and missions. But other than that, he's just there to look good right now. I love his image where you can put it as the profile picture. It looks really, really good. As a Gogeta, though, he does have, like, the good categories. So that is pretty nice. But, yeah, it's another Gogeta that essentially is shafted. Now we're versing type advantage. And I am going to use all of the Takoyaki items to get a full 23 orb field. And that will increase his attack by 100 and something percent. Like I said, you don't actually see the defense increase when we check it. It's only post super attack Or I guess starter turn effect is when it actually happens. Or maybe it's on super. I think it's on super because his attack doesn't really change. And then it ends up getting us to a 7.8 million attack stat. That is close to a crit, guaranteed crit. Just close enough. If you are wondering for hidden potential suggestions, just max dodge. You don't really need to raise up his defense. Although, additionals does help him get that extra dodge chance. So, it's really just mostly dodge and the rest of the additionals. You don't really need crit on him at all. Yeah, it's not worth it. If you grab 8 orbs or lower, he's not going to do enough damage where a crit really will matter too much. It was like a small circumstance. Then we have this final turn here. I was thinking about getting the Dokkan mode, but there was a lot of attacks at the end for Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and I grabbed 7 orbs. I just wanted to see how many times we dodged during this turn with the amount of attacks that he is doing, because that was one thing I didn't get to end up showcasing. So we do a quick Dokkan mode with Gotenks, and the super attack is 1.9 million attack stat. We take 1 hit, 2 hits, but it was the dodge, and the rest were hits. So 1 out of 5, which is technically better odds than what was suggested with the super attack effect. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this style of video where I post commentate. It really was because I scuffed up the audio, my bad. But make sure you leave a like on today's video if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel for more 9th anniversary content. And comment what you think is going to happen with this Gogeta with the sticker effect that is in the database. Thank you to all my members on screen for supporting the channel. If you'd like to become a member yourself, first link in the description, and you can get some awesome perks like early access to my YouTube videos. With that said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until the next one, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace.